The Nikon D750 is a DSLR with a full-frame sensor with 24 megapixel. The camera is equipped with a turnable monitor. You can turn it up like this and turn it down like this, so you can also make overhead pictures. It's not a touchscreen, it's just a normal LCD monitor, but turnable. The camera is equipped with a 51 field autofocus system for very accurate and fast autofocusing. You have a lot of different autofocus options. You can change between autofocus single, autofocus continuous and automatic, and you have also different options to set up the autofocus field from single field to single with 4 help fields. So you have a lot of options to individualize and customize the autofocus system by yourself. The camera has a microphone and headphone jack here on the side. You have also the HDMI output, which is a live HDMI output, so you can put an external monitor on the camera if you want to make videos. The camera has also a built-in flash which pops out if you press the button here. On the top of the camera you have the program dial with the most important programs. PASM are the standard options. Then you have the effects U1 and U2 for your individual settings of the camera. Then you have the scene modes with different options, flash mode and the green mode where the camera makes everything by herself. Under the program dial you have the different speed settings from single to continuous low, continuous high, the quiet option, self timer and the mirror up options. So every important setting is here on the camera. Looking for the ISO setting, so if we go to the ISO setting, press the info button and then press the ISO and you will see we have the highest ISO setting in the normal is 12,800, and then we have the next settings high 1 and high 2, that's 25,600 and 51,200, that's the highest high 2 ISO setting you have with the camera. Coming back to the continuous mode, we are going up to 6 pictures per second in the highest speed of the camera. Let's have a look to the video functions. So if we go to the menu and have a look here at the video functions, you will see that we have the option for different frame rates. In the full HD mode 1920 by 1080 we have 60p, 50, 30, 25 and 24p, and in the small HD resolution 1280 by 720 we have again the 60 and 50p mode. You may miss 4K, and yes, the 750 doesn't have the 4K mode, so we have only the full HD mode and no 4K mode. The camera has the most important picture control settings from vivid to monochrome and stuff like this, so it's equipped with everything. One important point for the video function, here on the front side we have 2 buttons, the FN and the PV button, and these 2 can set up so that the camera makes an electrical change of the aperture, so you can change the aperture during you make a video, for example from 2.8 to 16, so it can change the depth of field electronically. The camera moves up the ISO setting, so you have a constant perfect exposure. When you change the aperture, the ISO setting either goes up or down, depends on the direction of the change of the aperture. Again, on the side we have the well-known button for the autofocus and manual focus change, and if you press the button, as I said before, we have the different settings here. I can show you which settings we have. If I press the button, you have the different area mode settings with the front dial, and with the back dial you can see here 51 autofocus fields, and the 3D mode also. And on the back side you make the change between the focus mode AFC, AFA or AFS. The menus, have a short look into the menus. The menus are exactly the same like the other DSLR Nikon cameras. There are no differences in the settings. We have the photo shooting menu here with the different settings, and we have the film movie shooting mode, and for sure the custom settings menu where you can change the autofocus settings and stuff like this. So you have the full features of the professional DSLRs. On the side of the camera here we have the compartment for the 2 SD cards. Yes, we have still 2 SD cards in the D750. The camera is positioned over the D610, which has the same sensor, 24 megapixel, but the 610 doesn't have the turnable monitor, doesn't have the built-in Wi-Fi, less functions in the video functions, so it's a little bit lower than the 750. And the 750 is under the 810, which has the 36 megapixel full frame sensor with the clear and crisp detailed picture. The 750 has a real good high ISO picture quality and outstanding picture quality in the low ISO setting, so it's absolutely comparable with the 610. They are both on the same level. Only the 810 had a little bit more details because the camera has the 36 megapixel full frame sensor. So this is the Nikon D750 DSLR camera with 24 megapixel full frame sensor.